Hello, unlimited friends. It's Zehra back again with another question about the law of attraction. This question has been sent by Krupa, and her question is about attracting into her life a celebrity that she is in love with. This is a very interesting question. This is a question I had myself when I was a teenager. And unfortunately, I didn't have anyone to answer it for me, but I am going to answer it for you, Krupa, and for anyone else who is interested in this answer. All right, let me read the question out to you. So, Krupa's question is, Hi Zehra, I'm a follower of Abraham Hicks, and my question is very weird. She thinks it's weird. I don't. I want to know how to attract a specific person who doesn't know that I exist. I want to know how can I make a celebrity who belongs to a whole different country, who is miles away, fall in love with me. Like, is that even possible? How will I ignore the logical statements like, he is rich, I am poor, I'm not as good looking as he is, I am less qualified, I am in one part of the world, he is on another. There are hundreds of thousands of fans of his who want him just as much as I do. I mean, why would he even choose me, or how will we even find each other? Is trying to manifest celebrities creepy? Celebrities have lakhs or hundreds of thousands of fans, and every other person knows about manifestation. What if someone else is trying to manifest him and succeeds before me? The possibility of me meeting with him or he falling in love with me, leaving behind all other celebrities, is like 0.01%. If it's possible to manifest a celebrity, how should I manifest my specific person? Oh my God, Krupa, I love this question. Before I go there, however, you know what's going to happen, right? Yes. So I want to welcome back all those subscribers who are supporting my work. And I also want to welcome people who are first time, new, never heard of me before. Guys, I have been doing this work for the past 10 years. Yes, I have been teaching the law of attraction for the past 10 years. I myself, in prior 10 years before that, used law of attraction to change my entire life. Absolutely everything. And I talk about that openly. If you're interested, most definitely as you listen to my videos, you will get to know my entire life story. I've written 12 books on, no, not 12, 15 books on various subjects to do with the law of attraction. And on this channel, it is my vision, my intention to help you find the answers that you need in order to move forward with creating an amazing, wonderful life. One of the things that I've learned in my law of attraction journey is that when we don't have the answer to a question we are asking, and we keep asking that question again and again and again, we get stuck. So there are two ways here. Well, there are a couple of ways that you can work with me, but the first one is you can send me a question through my website, zmahoon.com, and I will post a video response as soon as I possibly can. Number two, you can grab the unlimited 40-day law of attraction workbook to accelerate manifestation from Amazon. The link is in the description. And you can join me in my private Facebook group where I teach the workbook every single day, 5 days a week. And so you can get to interact with me personally on a daily basis. And number three, you can sign up for a one-time coaching session, 30-minute coaching session, absolutely free, so that we can figure out whether or not there's a fit for us working together, and I can provide you with resources that you might need for your law of attraction journey. The link for booking a session is also in the description. And like I said before, at age 14, 15, I was asking this question. All right. Let's get into the answer. So in order to answer this amazing question, I'm going to have to break it down piece by piece and go sentence by sentence. I'm going to start with one basic rule, which is at the foundation of all of law of attraction. Remember this: all things are possible. Some things might feel difficult to you because you're human, but they are not difficult for the universe. You human have limited resources. You human can only see certain options. But the universe, that which we call God, sees everything, controls everything, and has unlimited resources. So if you didn't try to make it happen, if you didn't try to do it yourself, and you left it up to the universe, anything is possible. You just need to get out of the way. So that's the first thing I want to say to you. The second thing I want to say to you is that you have built up in your mind appreciation for this celebrity, and you've built a whole story about it in your head. And you are in love with the story. You are in love with the story. And I don't want to take that away from you, because that is beautiful and it is exactly the way it should be. So when you, in one breath, you enjoy the story, you enjoy the visualization of being with this celebrity, and then you start talking about all the reasons why it can't happen, you create a positive vibration, and then you kill that positive vibration with all your negative thought. So don't do that. If you just did the visualization and experience the positive vibration, all doors will open. You don't need to think about the fact that he is in a different country and you are in a different country, that he is rich and you are poor. Don't do that comparison. Comparison takes you down the emotional scale because it makes you feel bad. It makes you feel as if what you're asking for is impossible. And I'm here to tell you, nothing is impossible for the universe. Yes, 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 yes. It is impossible for you to do. You can't do it, but the universe can do it for you. So stop creating arguments that are going to create hurdles on the path. If you stop creating hurdles on the path and you just enjoy your visualization of being with this person, you're going to spend your time high on the emotional scale. And guess what happens when you are high on the emotional scale? All sorts of amazing things happen when you're high on the emotional scale. Now, the third thing that I want you to understand, based on Abraham's teachings, Abraham has said that when you are in love with a person in a situation like this, you are in love with how you think they make you feel. You think they make you feel a certain way, and Abraham says you can feel that way whenever you want. And if you keep feeling that way, then you will most assuredly attract into your life someone who makes you feel exactly that way. And that someone could be this person, or it could be someone else. But if it was another person, they would have more than what this person has to offer to you, which would completely satisfy all your wishes and desires. So Abraham says, don't get hung on that one person. Because you see, here's the thing. Number four is understanding the concept of resistance. When you get hung on one thing and you say to the universe, I just want this one thing, that's like throwing a tantrum. And the universe says, if you throw a tantrum, I'm not helping you. Well, not in so many words, but that's how law of attraction works. Somewhere on my channel, you'll find a video in which I tell the story of my son. And simply put, the story is that when you throw a tantrum, you don't get what you want, because when you throw a tantrum and you say, I just want this thing, in that moment, you are being ungrateful. And the universe does not reward your being ungrateful. The universe rewards your being appreciative and grateful. So don't do that. Don't do that. All right. Let me go back to your message, because I think I've answered a couple of your questions. But okay, so now he doesn't even know I exist. Well, guess what? It is not impossible for the universe to put the two of you together in one place, or to find a way for him to find you. It's not impossible, unless you think it's impossible, in which case it is. So keep telling yourself anything is possible. He might come to India for a visit. Who knows? Who knows? Or, I mean, just now the world is such a small place on the internet that it's not impossible. You can connect with practically anyone in the world, anywhere, through the internet. That's how amazing life is just now. So there are all sorts of ways in which a connection can be forged by the universe, not by you. Because if you try to do it, then you are actually putting a spoke in the wheel. Don't do that. Why would he fall in love with you? Well, here's the thing, sweetheart. When someone loves another person, or even an animal or a thing, a plant, unconditionally, no conditions attached, their love is absolutely mirrored and returned. Because when you love, you get love back. Okay? How will I ignore the logical statements like he is rich and I am poor? Sweetheart, how will I ignore? By telling yourself that anything is possible as far as the universe is concerned. Nothing is impossible. That's how every time a negative thought comes into your mind, when you say all these things that you've written in your message, I'm poor, he's rich, he's more good looking, I'm less qualified, I'm in another part of the world, he has thousands, millions of fans. All of these are negative statements, and every time your mind thinks any one of these statements, you have to stop and tell yourself, it doesn't matter that there are so many differences, because anything is possible, and the universe knows how to bring me what I want. It's not for you to figure out whether or not he will choose you, because all your desires are valid, and if you have asked for it, the universe can deliver, provided you stop asking these questions. Is trying to manifest celebrities creepy? Not at all. I can tell you, guaranteed, every teenager, whether boy or girl, has done it. And some people keep doing it way after they are over their teenage years. So it's not creepy at all. We are human, and it's nice to be in love. It's nice to enjoy a crush. Yes, it's absolutely not creepy. Celebrities have lakhs of fans, and every other person knows about manifestation. What if someone else is trying to manifest him and succeed before me? Sweetheart, two things I want to say to you. First of all, doesn't matter. Someone else can manifest him, and then they can unmanifest him. It's not important. That's not your job to think about. The other thing is, yes, there are other people, just like in a race, there are other people. You know how a match is decided, how people win? Those people win who have the most appreciation momentum. Those people who have big desire and big appreciation, meaning that they are high on the emotional scale. they are the ones who win. So if you want this to come to pass, then you must be high on the emotional scale and stay there, which means you cannot think any negative thoughts with respect to this or with respect to any other subject in your life. For example, if a friend of yours says you're just being crazy, you've got to ignore that comment. You've got to not let it bring you down the emotional scale, because every single time you come down the emotional scale, it affects your ability to manifest. When somebody says to you, you didn't clean your room and your parents are upset with you, and you go down the emotional scale, that's going to affect your ability to manifest. You have to become a lover, unconditional lover, someone who spends most of their time high on the emotional scale, and then every single thing that you want will come to you. And all those reasons that you have told me about in this email of yours, like you don't have as much money, you're not as beautiful, yada yada yada, they will disappear, because the universe will bring you. Those are your desires. You want more money, you want to be more beautiful, you want to be better qualified. Those are your desires, and the universe is listening to those desires. And if you spend your time high on the emotional scale, the universe will bring you the means to have everything that you want, not just the celebrity. So you don't have to worry about anyone else, because there is no competition. Each and every one of us creates our own manifestations. And when there's one object, the person with the highest desire and the best ability to stay high on the emotional scale is the one who wins. The possibility of me meeting with him or he falling in love with me, leaving behind all other celebrities, is like 0.01%. Sweetheart, again, I have to say to you, you've got to stop thinking like this and start saying anything is possible, because it is. It truly is. All right. Krupa, I hope that answers your amazing question. Love you lots. Thank you for contributing your question. And I hope that this helps everyone else understand relationships and manifesting a lot better. Not just when it has to do with celebrities, but just the general principles are the same no matter what you apply them to. All right, folks, love you all lots. Bye for now.